So one of the things that, and obviously I have just screenshots here, but if you look at the top there, the question asked is help me optimize my tenant settings or reduce oversharing.
Okay.
So what it does here is that one of the skills that we're building out is um, uh, uh, settings review
Okay.
or review settings skill. And what that skill is going to do is it's so Copilot is now going to be aware of all your tenant settings. So including
Awesome.
classic settings, new settings, PowerShell settings, settings in graph, like
That's
basically
cool.
across the board. Things that you don't really have access to right now unless you go into graph, unless you go into PowerShell
Nice.
separately, right? So you can do
Wow.
things like you can start auditing things. You can say
Yeah.
things like, hey, where am I vulnerable? Like, can I like, can you recommend me things that I need to
Yeah.
do to prevent X, Y, and Z problem, right? So in this
That's really
case,
cool.
that is pretty cool. So in this case, we're looking at optimizing tenant settings to reduce
Yeah.
oversharing. So if you can see here, it's starting to kind of recommend you things that you kind of need to kind of be aware of, and it's actually referencing data points. Let me actually go to the here. It's referencing data points from the access governance assessment, or sorry, content governance assessment report. So
Awesome.
essentially, you run the content governance assessment report, and then you can start asking questions from Copilot to like break it down
And to
and kind
start
of
working step by step on
yeah,
fixing them.
yeah, and it'll kind of guide you through things that you need to do, give you actions that you can implement right from Copilot, and kind of just manage everything in
That's
one place.